Yes. Yes.
With your permission, my lords. I'm mentioning an item which was last listed on 8th of April, my lords. It's a tender matter. The bid opens at 3 p.m. today, my lords. There was a direction issued by this honorable court where it was directed that the petitioner's bid would be accepted. The difficulty was, and the very reason that I was before your lordship was that there was a difficulty filing the bid through the online mode. And since the stance of the respondent was that since the order does not mention that offline will be allowed, they have denied acceptance, my lords.
Okay. Yes.
That is also. I'm renewing my prayer that I did yesterday, today, much of that.
But make sure that the mentions made are bench 4 matters. Yesterday, two matters were not of bench 4, but mentioned here. So those will be outrightly rejected. Even if I allow, the registry will reject it. Yes.
Lordship, I also prayed for listing a matter, Lordship. Because last time listed in the month of December, Lordship.
You want it today?
No, Lordship, for just 18 and 19, Lordship. Right.
May it please your lordship. My lord, I beg to mention item number 15. The petitioner want to withdraw the case, my lord. I am for the petitioner.
Item number
1515.
15.
15, my lord.
Okay. You are the writ petitioner.
My lord. And with a liberty to approach again, my lord.
Okay. What is the issue?
Issue regarding vehicles in ONGC contract, my lord.
Okay. Okay. Sandy Paral and counsel for the petitioner. Please leave to withdraw this petition and to approach again if so advised. Mr. G. N. Savala and counsel for the respondent. Senior counsel assisted by Mr. Anik Singh, counsel for the respondents. Respondent number 1 is present. Next, prayer is allowed. Let us dismiss and withdraw with liberty as before.
Liberty. I am deeply obliged, my lord.
With the consent of the other side, your lordship, I beg to mention item 8 of today's daily list for an adjournment, your lordship.
8.
Yes, your lordship.
Okay, you're for?
I'm for the petitioners, your lordship. We
Petitioner,
request
okay.
for some time to file the affidavit in reply.
You have informed the other side?
From the petitioner's side, your lordship.
No, you have informed the other side?
Yes, your lordship.
Both sides are represented. On the prayer made by the counsel for the petition, the matter stands adjourned today. List after?
2 weeks, your lordship.
After 2 weeks.
May I pray, Lordship, with the consent of the petitioner side, Lordship, I beg to mention item number 19, Lordship. Kindly this matter may come after 4 weeks, Lordship.
I'm from the petitioner, my lord. Kindly date may be fixed, my lord. Of 2nd of March.
2nd of March.
Sorry, 2nd of
Next
May.
year. We are gladly allowing.
2nd of May.
Okay. Both sides are represented on the prayer made by the counsel for the respondent. List on 2/5/2024.
Item number 26, my lord, we filed an additional affidavit. Extra copies also.
Wait, please, Your Lordship. I beg to mention item 12 with the consent of the other side, Lordship. Matter may be taken up after 3 weeks, Lordship.
After 3 weeks.
Lordship.
Item 12.
Okay, both sides are represented on the prayer made by the counsel for the respondent number 2. Matter stands adjourned today. List after 3 weeks.
Obliged.
Daily list item 1 for motion.
At this stage, notice only will go. They have cancelled, my lord, the NIT.
I've seen that.
Their notice will have to go only, because my NIT will have to take instruction.
But Mr. D. Das, the senior counsel, assisted by Mr. K. M. Mohammed, counsel for the petitioner. Issue notice returnable on so and so.
I appear for all the
After 5 weeks.
responses.
Then 4 weeks, give a date after 4 weeks. Returnable on so and so. Mr. B. Goel, standing counsel for the Health Department accepts notice on behalf of all the
All
respondents.
the respondents.
Requisite extra copies of the registration be served on him in course of the day. List all. So
2005.
I'll be allowed to continue because his arrangement is going on.
No, there automatically he will continue.
But
Presently
that's
he is
not, but we
continuing.
don't
Now-
know.
now
But that
this-
may
we have
not
the-
be there, man.
Earlier, there was a continuation of the earlier. So that should be allowed. In the meantime, immediately I am the lowest here. Anyhow, my lord, they have to go.
No, we are giving a date of
Well, let it be on
2005.
10th.
10th
Exactly
of
4
May.
weeks, 10th of May.
10th of May. So
I
because,
may be
because
allowed-
code of conduct is going on, they are not.
Yeah,
going
otherwise
to-
nothing will happen. I have
Otherwise,
talked with
my
the
lord,
principal, my
I
lord.
don't know, my lord. That's what my apprehension is. I am continue dietary article, the patients.
That, my lord, the
I don't
authority has
know,
already.
because what right, they said I will remove you. Then
Because
gone
that is,
again.
that amounts to an interim order.
No, interim order, I am not asking for that. That's why I am continuing, my lord. There is a cert, which I am continuing already.
My lord, I said.
The earlier, they made an arrangement, which I am continuing.
My lord, from the very inception of the medical college, he is supplying.
No, that's why I'm
This is
saying.
the
my
first
lord.
time
I
that
don't
NIT
know.
has been held.
I participate, I
That
am
lordship may
L1.
give the liberty, my lord.
I am
if
L1.
Any such decision is
No,
taken.
no, that liberty again, there will be a multiplicity of case, my lord.
No, because granting of, you see, once it is.
And that is not related to the
once
present
it-
issue. my
Once a
lord.
tender is issued,
Yes, I participate, I became L1. I am L1 and they cancelled it suddenly. There was not I am not a lone bidder. There are other bidders. 9 bidders were there. I became L1 on a comparative statement. Anyhow, my lord, I am L1, my lord. It is not that L2, L3.
My lord, we are concerned with the rate quoted by the petitioner.
Page 62, kindly see.
It is
page
75
my lord.
rupees.
62,
page
62.
16.
This is a comparative statement.
No, not that.
62, my
Where
lord.
is that notice of terms of cancelling?
A notice of cancelling is my
25-3.
page 65.
66.
66. So, status cancel. At page 66. 66. Bid stated cancel only. Will validity so and so. And kindly see at page 64 is the breakup which I have given. And at page 63. Kindly see. 63 kindly see. Number 1. L1. L1. Page 63. I'm L1, my lord. And they have cancelled in one stroke of pen, they have cancelled it.
And what is the present rate you are offering?
The present rate I am offering is pay 64, 140.
My lord, that's the main issue, my lord. Here, lord, you
140
will see page 65, my lord. The rate quoted by the present petitioner, including the GST, is only 79 rupees.
Counter offer could
And the meal that is to be supplied for per person per day, lordship will find the schedule in the NIT itself. Lordship may kindly have a look at page 47. Page 47. These are the items that are to be supplied by the petitioner. Cooked food to the patient, my lord, per day at my lord 79 rupees. My lord, as per our assessment, it's not possible.
No, my lord, see, I'll give an answer
Including
to my,
GST, my lord.
I'll give an answer, page 57.
But that is the ground for
57,
this.
no, 57 kindly see. 57 kindly see 1. 1.
Yes.
The Nalbari Medical College shall consider awarding a contract to those bidders offer has been found technically common finance. The lowest per day cost of providing food as per attest will be considered lowest bidder. The institute reserves the right to counter offer price against price quoted by any bidder. They could have given, if you are cancelling it before that, you should have issued a notice, give a counter offer.
That, my lord, will have to give to
Yes.
everyone in that case.
Then this counter offer, you cannot cancel it.
We only reserve the right.
My lord,
I will just modify that, that order. We will say that, in the event there is, apprehension of termination, you can make a mention
Status
after.
quo.
Yes, yes, my lord.
Status quo as on today's
My lord, that may
As
not
it
be
is.
there, my lord.
Status
To
quo
my
as on
knowledge,
today's
he will
cell.
continue.
Because
We'll
We are
have
not
to
doing
think
it, but
about
we are
the
giving you
question.
liberty. Once you have that application, you can
You
mention.
can, my lord, yes, my lord.
Out of
That
turn.
liberty may be given, my.
Your lordship will not mention that. They will terminate. If your lordship mention it, the liberty is given. If they
No, lordship
terminate,
only
they will
issue
say
notice,
that's
my
the
lord. They
handle given
always
by
have the
the.
liberty, only notice, my lord.
In view of submissions made by the General Senior Counsel for the petitioner, liberty is granted to make a out of turn mention.
Yes.
Out of, mention
Out
for
of
out of
turn.
turn listing.
Oblige, my.
Only I'm afraid that what decision they take.
Yes, okay, but
Then they
this
will
is-
say that you go and move the matter. This is the problem.
we are giving
And
you
once
liberty.
there is an order from the court, they will not do it.
We are giving you liberty to mention.
Fine. Deeply obliged.
Supply item for motion 26.
Let's sought for some instructions from Seva. ma'am.
Oh, yes. I remember.
Well, the originals are also there for my lord's perusal if my lord wants to.
You show it to Mr. Roy.
Yes.
We will know to look at it better.
Yes, my lord, before that, my lord, I'd like to submit.
Yes.
My lord, kindly peruse the statement made in paragraph 11 of the writ petition, my lord.
11.
Page 17, my lord.
Yes.
May I read, my lord?
Yes.
That the petitioner humbly begs to submit that the petitioner had cleared her class 10 matriculation examination, which can be clearly evinced from the original mark sheet in the possession of the petitioner. It be stated herein that the petitioner, after appearing for the 1993 HLC examination, had initially failed in the said examination. However, subsequent to filing an application for revelation of her papers, the result of the petitioner was revised and she was confirmed to have passed the HLC examination 1993. Accordingly, revised mark sheet was issued to her. Then, my lord, after going through the tabulation register, my lord, maintained in the board office, my lord, against the roll number of the petitioner, it is revealed that she failed in 4 subjects. And during the year 1993, re-examination was allowed only maximum of 3 subjects. Therefore, my lord, he
That's it.
serial number 504, my lord, kindly see, my lord. She failed in 4 subjects, my lord. And re-examination was allowed maximum of 3 subjects. Already fake document বুলি declare কৰিছে। Board এ। কিয় নাচাব? আমাৰ ৰেকৰ্ডৰ মতে আমি কৰিছো। এইটো ল'ব। এইটো আনক। স্কেন্ডাল ভৰাই হ'ল। My lord, 504, my lord. এইটো নহয়।
Chairman. And for you to have highlighted.
Sir, Nilay sir, Nancy.
Yes,
He passed only one paper.
Yes, my lord. কিমান difference আছে চাওকচোন। মানে এখন চাওক মাৰ্কছটো টেলি কৰিছে। মাৰ্কছটো
একেখনে ন ফটো
একে হয়। আমি যিটো বস্তু আছে সেইটোৱে কৰো।
অবভিয়াসলি আপনি এইটো কেসত আমি নিতে পারবো না
একে
রেকর্ডিং
রেকর্ডে কি করা এটা তো এটা আসছে না। My lord, kindly see the written instruction, my lord.
ম্যানেজ মে অলসো কাইন্ডলি
And if she pass, my lord,
Because
where is
original,
her
when
pass
the
certificate?
board has produced the original mark sheet. Because we can only send it for forensic because we can't.
Yes, but
examine.
madam, kindly tell us, there must be some explanation for this, madam. The original mark
No,
sheet
it
signed
was
by the
not
controller,
issued by the board, my lord.
secretary of the board.
We can at best say that you can give it to the standing council, let the authorities examine.
And one more
Because visual
submission, my
examined
lord.
by the court.
Well,
I'm
this,
not an expert to.
yes, my lord, I agree. This ledger, my lord, it's for the examination held during the year 1993. There must be a different ledger for reevaluation.
No, my lord, no, my lord. If
So
reevaluation
how do
done,
they
my lord,
maintain
then
the
they are,
reevaluation
No, no,
students who
you
had
see-
applied for reevaluation?
That's right.
if done, my lord, then they are,
You see, they are saying that at that point of time, the rule was 3 subjects. Now out of 4 subjects, you have failed in 3. These are group, first is the
Yes, ma'am.
first language group.
Yes.
Second is the second paper, English. Third is the general studies, then general maths and social studies. You failed in 3 groups.
Yes. Ma'am. My lord,
The pass marks are given against
Yes.
that you have not failed.
yes.
last one.
So we can at best ask an inquiry to be made, but we can't give you anything.
Madam, kindly just have a look if it's.
Because visually I can't see because they have produced.
And
the
my
original
lord,
ledger. The original ledger is not, there's no tampering there with the original ledger.
My lord.
So therefore, there must be something wrong. Let them examine. They're
Because
authorities.
as per my instructions, my lord,
and my lord,
client
if
is
she
very-
pass, my lord, they are,
Just now.
yes.
client was very confident, my lord, that she had applied for evaluation, and my lord would also see, my lord, she had appeared for class 11 also. Class 11, and there's a certificate by the board, the higher secondary board, my lord.
No, maybe you see, I'm not at all saying that it is incorrect. But the fact is that when the board has produced the original ledger, we can't discount that by saying that it's manufactured ledger. You will not manufacture a ledger.
Yes,
Only for
yes,
this-
I totally agree with my lord. But the point I'm trying to make, my lord,
We
this
can only
ledger,
Just make an inquiry. We can't give an interim protection.
there must be a ledger for revaluation, my lord, students who had appeared for evaluation. That has been maintained separately, my lord.
You have that, they ask you to say, pay some fees. You have that receipt? No.
My lord?
They ask to pay some fees. You have that?
No, that is not in my possession. 93, my lord.
And my lord, if she pass, my lord, then she must have the pass certificate, my lord.
That's the issue.
Yes, my lord, no pass certificate.
My lord, pass
If she
certificate
pass,
is-
she must have the pass certificate, my lord.
There's
And
a-
she
there's a
appeared for the
certificate from a
first year
government college,
examination
my lord.
only.
There's a certificate from the school, a government school.
This
my
is
lord.
not the, my lord, this is a provisional, my lord.
Once the original we have seen and it's not there, we can't give any interim protection. We just
In
take a
that case,
notice.
my lord, all I pray, my lord, let SEBA give me a personal hearing, my lords. They have to also explain with regard to the certificates they issued to me, my lords, the original mark sheets. They have to dispute it first, my lords, the mark sheets are not.
Let us see your document.
Yes, my lord, I'll just pass. I failed, my lords, all these documents must be fake, then, my lord.
নাই নাই এইটো মই দিব নোৱাৰো বেয়া নাপাব নাই এইটো কম্পেয়াৰ কৰিলো কম্পেয়াৰ কৰি দিছে
Where is your mark sheet of the photo secondary education?
Second year, I did not pursue, my lords. I
No, no.
pursued till first year higher secondary.
No, after secondary education, there will be higher secondary.
Yes, first year higher secondary, the
What's the
mark
mark sheet of higher secondary?
Yes.
Sorry, secondary education, where is that? Where is the
class
SEBA?
10, my lords.
Class
It's
10.
there in the bunch, my lord.
No, you have given us higher secondary.
And class 10 also, my lord, issued by SEBA, my lord. One, the mark sheet issued by SEBA is class 10. AHEC is class 11.
This is higher secondary. Oh, acha, acha, okay, okay.
এইটো ৰিটায়াৰ হ'ল এইটো
Right. Mr. P. Mahathir and counsel for the petitioner. Mr. D.K. Roy Leonard. Standing counsel for the respondent numbers 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3, 4 also, I think.
yes my lord
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3.
and also appearing for respondent number 7 also.
And respondent number 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 7. Also had Mr. S. Protocol Leonard, counsel for respondent numbers 5 and 6. Petitioner claims to have cleared the Board of Secondary Education examination from 1993
HSLC examination.
roll N3 490 number 504. And it is claimed that the petitioner had failed in this examination, and during re-verification process, she was given a mark sheet dated 24/9/1993, showing her to have passed out the said examination. However, owing to subsequent communication received by the respondent numbers 5 and 6 from the Board of Secondary Education, Assam, inquiring into the correctness of the certificate. The Board of Secondary Education, Assam, informed the respondent numbers 4 and 5, sorry, 5 and 6, that the petitioner is found to have failed in the examinations held in the year 1993. Therefore, the respondent number 5, sorry, number 6, had granted time to the petitioner, 45 days time to the petitioner. 45 days time?
45 days.
This time to prove her academic certificate. According to this, writ petition has been filed by the petitioner seeking consideration of a representation dated 23/2024 by the Board of Secondary Education, Assam, by giving her personal hearing and for verification of her original records. And for questioning of the communications dated 27/6/2022 and 4/3/2023 issued by the Board of Secondary Education, Assam, regarding the petitioner having failed in 1993 examinations. Next paragraph.
Photo deals. Photo deals.
Should return of return of long 26/4/2024. Requisite extra copies of the declaration be served on granted. Council appearing for the respondents in course of the day. Next para. The taking note of the stand of the Board of Secondary Education SAM as communicated to the Learned Standing Council for the to their standing Learned Standing Council, indicating that the petitioner has failed in the 1993 HSLC examination and specifically stating that the mark sheet bearing roll number N3, the roll N3 490 number 504 of HSLC examination 1993 in the name of Ranu Chaudhary, RANU Chaudhary CHOUDHU as provided is not genuine. And further stating that and further mentioning that the that as per the notification published in the results of HSLC examination and EHME examination 1993, re-examination was allowed for a maximum of 3 subjects. But as per the tabulation register, the petitioner has failed in 4 subjects. And therefore it has been denied that the petitioner has passed the examination after re-examination of the answer script. Next, the code. The Learned Standing Council for the HSLC. Board of Secondary Education Assam has also produced the original tabulation register. And on examination of entries against roll number, roll N3-490, number 504 of the HSLC examination 1993. The petitioner is found to have failed in 4 subjects. Nevertheless, what is inclined to permit the petitioner to submit the original HSLC mark sheet for the HSLC examination 1993 in a sealed cover addressed to the Secretary Board of Secondary Education Assam, which will verify the same and pass appropriate orders. Not appropriate order, it will be they'll pass and they'll decide the validity of the certificate. Stop. Yes. That's right. And the same shall be communicated to the email address of the petitioner, which shall be provided by the petitioner while producing a certified copy of this order as well as the original mark sheet in the seal envelope. The Secretary Board of Secondary Education Assam. Question. The hearing under this circumstances declined.
I need to produce the pass certificate also, my lord.
I'll produce all the originals, my lord. First year.
Pass certificate.
No, I have said only one.
Mark sheet.
Mark sheet. And pass certificate also required, my lord.
Pass
Which
certificate
one?
I have not collected. I have informed the court. I did
Pass
not.
certificate, he says that he doesn't have, so he'd send only one thing, only one document.
My lord.
Only mark sheet.
And class
Only
11 mark sheet is also there. my lord.
shows his pass. He does not have this pass certificate. Who will believe, my lord?
My lord, as a student, all I have is the mark sheet. That's the confidence I have, my lord. Since 1993, SEBA had issued a mark
No,
sheet.
no, he is rightly doubting it. He is rightly doubting it because certificates is something we have.
He has pass mark sheet. Why he cannot obtain the, my lord, pass certificate?
My lord,
That
these
is
are
the business.
So we are not entering into that
my
debate,
lords, yes, yes.
but the fact is that he has a reasonable doubt because people will not
Anyhow, my lord.
give this certificate.
Give me a
The school will-
certificate.
The school will have it.
My lords.
The school doesn't destroy. The pass certificates are sent by the SEBA to the school.
Yes, I have collected it from the school, my lords, the mark sheet.
That's why, so the schools will not destroy this mark sheet.
In any case, my lord, let the secretary give a personal. Well, only request, my lords. There's a time limit, my lord. 6th is the last date. So lordship would give, I'll submit.
They have already decided.
No, we have also.
They have already decided.
By school also.
They have given it on writing. They have already
Within,
decided.
within 1 week from the date when I submit to disposal, my lords.
Because this is Bihu time.
No possible.
Unless Mr.
Because they will have to collect all these things from the school authority. also.
Otherwise,
SEBA, they will have to,
Some.
the collection document from the school authority also.
But there's a report of school, sent to us, it's page 41,
They have already submitted report.
Page-
Page to us, page 41.
Kiman?
41. Headmaster.
Clause B, the record showing.
Unable to ascertain the genuineness of the certificate and attest the same. They have denied it.
don't
but
say
it
it's
is-
fake, my lord. It says unable to ascertain.
Yes, unable to ascertain the genuineness, that means a doubt.
Let the board,
But this counterfoil will never be missing. Counterfoil of that very certificate of SL 138. What is that certificate?
The first certificate issued to the petitioner. Page 25.
Page 25. It was school or.
25.
page 25, my lord.
Certified as almost.
It is the signature of the.
31 years have passed, my lord, since 1993.
Serial number 158, in top
Just a moment.
left hand side.
That pass SSL signal 1973 as a private candidate from the school and was placed third division. Huh? Private solitary school. Girls school. Privately দিব পারে। আমাকে এনকোয়ারি করবো বলছি তো। খবর এনকোয়ারি করবো। এখন কি লেমিনেট করে দিছে?
Eliminate to
এই কেস তুলি থাকে। সামসুং অফ নাকি?
eliminate.
Do you have your other mark sheets of other classes?
Yes, yes.
You have?
Not with me right now, my lord. But I have class 11 also, my lord. I have
No, not 11. 11 we are not interested.
12 লাগে।
I'll take instructions when it's required.
But that's a school certificate. They will inquire only their certificate. They will
Yes,
make
yes.
inquiry about the school
That's
certificate.
indicating the.
School has already denied that the original
Mal ko yaar nahi.
original is not there.
My lord, my learned friend from BPCL cannot
No,
argue this matter.
he has a right to say
but
because they are rejecting it.
Yes, yes, he's rejected this. He's given us an opportunity to go to SEBA, my lord, and
That's
verify.
okay, but you
That's his
see-
stand, my lord. Now,
You
how
see,
can
he has only pointed out that your defects are multiplying. Not only the SEBA has disowned your past certificate, mark sheet, But even your school has now said that they don't have the counterfile of this certificate.
Sorry, state
That
of affairs,
means-
my lord, I understand, my lord, but
That creates a huge amount of doubt.
yes, my lord, with regard to the timeline, my humble submission is just one request, my lord. My lord,
Nowadays, we are
I
not
have
asking
not,
anyone to work.
I've not, this case has not been filed because I want to pursue some higher academic studies. The only thing is the retail outlet which has been allotted to me, my lord, and the last date is till 6th of next month, my lord. So I request any day before that, at least I'll get an opportunity, my lord.
For his agency, we cannot do all these things, my lord.
Why not, my lord? They have issued a,
We are
what
to-
kind of-
May, if it is
We have
6th
to
of May.
collect some
6th of May,
documents.
my lord, 6th of May,
It is
that's why
6th
it's
of
not unreasonable, my lord.
6th of May, my lord, now the Bihu holiday. Anyhow, my lord, they will try.
Court is opening on 18th, my lord.
Try to have it within 30th of this month.
30th of this month. I'll be satisfied with 30th of this month. I'll get some time to at least challenge my, if required.
4/2024. Subject to condition that in course of the day today, this the representation is made before the
Tomorrow,
this order.
He has to come from TV.
Tomorrow, I don't know whether it will be open or not.
Tomorrow, no, holiday, my lord. Eid.
So I have to call the client, my lord, from, she resides in Tihu.
Holiday.
So tomorrow
I'll make it to Dell, make it to them. Before the,
I think 18,
Next working day will be
18.
17th or 18th.
no, I'll do it today. I'll do it today.
Because otherwise they will not be able to
Right,
do it.
absolutely.
No, because Sabha is also busy to publish the SHA examination
When it
result
is-
also, my lord.
When it is
They
due,
all are busy.
when it is due,
My lord, result will likely to be one of this last May
just
first week.
do one thing, Mr. Sutia. You try to have a communication and tell us.
No, anyhow, we will
Uh,
communicate.
If-
The Sabha will do it. Sabha will do it. As a lordship directly,
Because
Sabha will do it.
Because you have already done it.
Yes.
That exercise is already done.
And this birth certificate also, my lord, school authority shows the birth certificate, it should be, original should be produced before that.
Yes, yes.
This birth certificate page 25, issued by the school authority, that should be also produced before this.
No, you are not, you will do your own inquiry. You will not go by the school, school certificate. School has already said that they don't have the.
From our side, my lord, we have already made inquiry, we have produced the records. Now, my lord, record says it is not tally. That's why it is not genuine.
Now you see the
Not fit
auditor
to
then give the same answer.
Anyhow,
Very
Just record this, TC Chutia, along with Mr. DK.
my lord, this will be handed over to us, my lord.
Today.
It will
because
be
of date.
disposed of before 30th, my lord. That, my lord.
Next list on 3/5/2024.
My lord, I'll be afforded a personal hearing on.
No, we are not giving that.
3/5, my lord.
3/5. Personal hearing, we are not giving.
My lord. The timeline is there, at least, 30th, before 30th. I'm very grateful, my lord.
Supply item 27 for motion.
In this matter, the petitioner is a registered NGO and they have submitted bills for an amount of rupees 5,74,000.
Okay.
Said not been disbursed yet. At least a notice may be issued.
But Mr. MS Laskar conflict with the Krishna. And Mr. M. Chidial and government advocate appearing for the
Platform number 1, 3, 4 and 5, my lord.
1, 3, 4 and 5. And finance, Mr. H. Alial and Ms. Randy Kosin for the finance department representing respondent to leaving non-payment of contractual bills. The present depreciation is filed under Article 26 of the construction. Extra copies, pendency shall not be a bar for the respondents to examine the claim of the commissioner. Please permit to count. 4 weeks.
I am obliged.
Or not 4 weeks. We are making 6 weeks because they will not be working these days.
28.
Yes.
In this case, my lord, we have actually came against the order of rejection of our candidature, my lord. Actually, the second round of litigation, the matter was remitted before the IOCL, my lord, by this honorable court. in pursuance of that, they passed an order, my lord, rejecting our.
Notice because it's 2023 matter.
Yes, May, May 2023.
I see that. That is a BJ goes counsel for the petitioner and Mr. P. Bharadwaj, Learned Counsel for the respondents number
2, 3, 4, and 5.
2, 3,
One by.
2, 3, 4, man.
2, 3, 4. Ms. Gayan, you are appearing for CGC
Union, yes.
and Ms. P. Gayan, then CGC appearing for respondent one. Issue notice, returnable in 4 weeks, requisite extra copies of the declaration be served on the Learned's CGC and the departmental counsel in course of the day. List after 4 weeks.
My lord, earlier, my lord, interim order was granted, my lord, in this.
After a year, we
Or
are
my lord, status quo may be maintained as on date.
we'll rejecting,
Otherwise, if they,
Rejecting.
my lord, go with the.
we'll be rejecting it. You are be. Because we can't allow that. After May, this is almost after 11 months we are coming, we can't give a status quo.
So otherwise, my lord, third party, I am not that, my lord, like, third party that is created, my lord, in this state, you should become impactful. That is till next date at least, my lord.
No, madam.
Date may be fixed, my lord, and.
We are not aware whether the advertisement has been cancelled or we have settled it with someone else since
Give it
May.
after 4 weeks.
Date may be given, my lord, till date, my lord. Let them come up with instruction, my lord, whether they have issued the advertisement.
2005.
Or my internal order may be considered on the returnable date, that observation.
Okay, then say. Notice including notice on the prayer for interim hearing.
Okay.
29.
In this case, my lord, the petitioner is agreed and including the communication, my lord, that is page number 32, my lord, at page 323, my lord. My lord, as per this notification, my lord, even private person who wants to build a house in their own plot of land are required to pay forest royalty. So, my lord, similar situated person, my lord, approach this honorable court. And honorable court has passed an interim order, my lord, Annexure 6, page 35, my lord. In this
35.
Annexure 6, page 35. 35, relevant portion, my lord, 37 and 38, my lord.
Okay, then we are passing the same order. Mr. I. Chaudhary, counsel for the petitioner. And Mr. R. Bole, standing counsel for the forest department, representing respondent numbers
1 and 2, your lordship.
1 and 2. And Mr. N. Shetial, and government advocate appearing for
3, 4 and 5, my lord.
respondent numbers 3, 4 and 5.
Lordship A. Bhattakur appearing on behalf of P. Nayak for 6 and 7.
Ms. A. Bhattakur, Learned standing counsel for the Learned Council appearing on behalf of Mr. P. Nayak, standing counsel for respondent numbers
6 and 7.
6 and 7. Paragraph 2. Order is dated 2/3/2024.
23, my lord.
Where is that communication?
Communication is that copy, my lord, page 32, my lord. Second March 2023.
2023. Same, correct, same. Same.
Obliged.
Obliged, Lord.
30.
Issuing notice.
May future lordship. Not may I submit my lord. My lord, there is a similar judgment which was
At motion stage, I am not disposing of.
just for my pleading, madam. My submission is that, madam. There is a similar judgment which was passed on the motion stage, madam. For lordship may.
At motion, I am not disposing of any, without giving them notice, without asking them to respond.
But let
It leads
my
to.
planet fit, madam, objection, madam, if he has any.
I've got huge bad experience.
Madam. Or lordship may fix a date, madam, there, madam.
Oh, good.
Claiming non-payment of the, Mr. SP Das, counsel of the petitioner, and Mr. S. Boral, for the respondents. Claiming non-payment of the bill for the part of work done. The present date petition has been filed under Article 26 of the Constitution of India. Notice extra copies, returnable on, give a date after 4 weeks.
2005.
4 weeks, we're making it 6 weeks, because these days after, nothing will happen before 7. 6 weeks.
Lordship, then, my lord.
10th of June.
My lord.
The pendency of the reparation shall not be barred to the respondent authorities to examine the claim of the petitioner and to make payment if found due.
My lordship may also record, if a lordship, please, my lord, that endeavors have been made to dispose of.
No, you make a prayer. If in this, at least in this courtroom, I am ready for hearing at any stage.
Item 2.
Your lordship. This I have for improvement of lordship, the respondent.
Who are those persons?
Lordship. Phase 3, lordship, the state of Mizoram represented by the principal chief conservator to the government of Mizoram and the divisional forest officer. My learned friend.
Why Mizoram? How does Mizoram
Lordship,
come
in
in?
this case, what happened, lordship, I have paid royalty to the Mizoram government while purchasing the lordship materials. And so the Assam government, forest department, and lordship royalties, they have lordship, they are not paying to me. So I have
What is
stated
the
that,
product which is being bought?
yes,
Which is the product you are bringing? Yeah.
lordship, forest materials from Boirabi Forest Range under Kolasip Forest Division, lordship, Mizoram. On last occasion, lordship, there was a direction to implement those persons, lordship. As per order dated 2/4, lordship.
Where is the document? In fact, you're not finding any document. Now this, from where we'll find that from where you are bringing it? Where is the statement in your petition?
Lordship. Annexure 4, lordship. Minor mineral chips, lordship. That is.
Okay, then you are permitting it.
Yes, lordship.
And Mrs. R. Chaudhary, counsel for the applicant. Also heard. R. Gugoi, and counsel for the forest department, appearing for all the respondents.
No, on respond number 6.
Respondent number
6,
6.
the division force officer.
Okay, 6. And who is for PWD? You are there. Miss
M. Das.
M. Das, standing person for the PWD, representing opposite parties number 1 to 5. Opposite party 6. Also heard. This is P. Bhattacharya and that additional division for the state of Mizoram. Who's preparing for the parties not to be included. Next part of this is an application for including the opposite parties whose particulars are provided in the cost title of this application.
They will be included as respondent number 7 and 8.
Is respondent numbers 7 and 8 in the connected deputation. Next one. Prayer for including is allowed. Application stands disposed of. Now, right? That's when so in view of information but a very right appearing for the respondent numbers newly included respondent numbers 7 and 8. In your order passed today in IA Civil 1103 of 2024 on the registration impede the opposite parties whose names and particulars are reflected in the cost title of the said interlocutory application. Next one is pending amendment of the cost title. Oh, I think now you will have.
Lordship, amended cost title, Lordship. That is all. I will furnish, Lordship.
Cost title of this application. Not restricted. On receipt of the same, the by the UJ civil rule pending section. Network shall be done for correction of the central registry. Next, pending of pending amendment of the cost title. Notice on the respondent number 7 and 8 be issued. It on in 4 weeks because it extra copies of the petition is provided to the done additional AG for the state of Mizoram and for CCDA. This start of 4 weeks.
Item 3.
Here, please, Lordship. The matter relates to non-payment of contractual bill, your Lordship. It is relating to period of 1991, Lordship. Then there was an LOC case where I have been implicated. Subsequently, I was granted acquittal in 2016. Thereafter, I made a representation. Though there were several communications, nothing has been done. So we filed this instant representation in 2018. And throughout this period, the government side has taken time for filing instruction for affidavit that is not forthcoming till date.
But 1991 would be otherwise barred by reputation we have.
No.
Judgments of the court.
No. 91, then thereafter I was implicated in a LOC case. I
That's
got
okay.
acquittal in 2016. Thereafter, I made a representation. That was forwarded. Communication was there.
No,
And
you
nothing
see,
was
but-
done. Then in 18,
But is that a legal disability?
Yeah.
But our judgment says that it is 3 years.
no. After acquittal, within 3 years, I have approached.
No,
Your Lordship may kindly see the last communication.
no. Does it constitute a legal disability?
Yes, since I was implicated in that LOC case, Your Lordship.
I find it very difficult.
Yes. Yes.
Hamshari is almost 3 years.
Yes.
Now that being implicated in a criminal case.
Yes.
It's not a exclusion to legal disability.
Yeah,
Under
if
Section
your
6.
lordship, if your
Or
lordship kindly
unless you
see
can
your
show-
lordship.
Unless you can show that from the date it was due.
Yes.
Within 3 years.
Yes.
Then from that place till you filed this, you were acquitted. You are
I have
incarcerated.
acquitted in 2016.
Acquitted is something else, but you are not incarcerated for this this many years, from 91 to
Yes.
the judgment in.
16.
So judgment passed on 16.
16.
So
10th November.
Your lordship may kindly see.
no, that's okay. But you were not under.
Within
you're not
3 years, I have applied.
You were not under detention or custody from
No, 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 I was
1991.
in custody.
From
I was
from
implicate
91 to
accused.
2016.
Yes. I was in custody in Elos Gate. And then after final,
More than 20 years.
yes. I have been actually, your lordship may kindly see. The work related to 91, I applied in 93, then there was the LOC case. Your lordship, kindly see annexure 5, page. Relevant.
It's a judgment, but what is the time when you were when we were under detention?
Yes, it is not a, your lordship may kindly see page 44. Page 44
Yes.
of the judgment, your lordship.
Yes.
I am reading the first paragraph, bottom portion.
Yes.
There are strong circumstances against some of them in the evidence of the approval, but in absence of any concrete corroboration with other witness, the aforesaid accused named so and so, so and so, so and so, bottom last part, Madan Bora, cannot be held guilty and hence they are acquitted of all charges. I am Madan Bora.
I am not disputing that.
Yes.
Please understand the question. The
Yes,
question
Your
is that
Honor. I understand
you were under arrest from which period to which period? From
I was
91
arrested.
91 to 2016, you can't be under arrest.
No, 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 no. The case was initiated in 97. And before that, I have been,
You see, just tell us, you see, the High Court in this judgment of Kamshar Ali says it should be within 3 years, or if there is an explanation.
yes,
So 91 as the by limitation is civil limitation is otherwise 94.
even if you take
So
by
94
Tamsir Ali,
94, if you miss out that, unless you see Kamshar Ali is by a full bench of three honorable judges.
even your lordship, I will take the Tamsir Ali, work related to 91. I submitted bill and I also made a representation in 93, your lordship. And instruction has also come, your lordship.
Instructions.
Let them
Pursuant
examine.
to the last order of this honorable court, we have already written to the special judge CBI for the records. We don't have the records or bills, vouchers, nothing is there with us, so we can't. Yes. Is
Everything
that-
was
and,
seized in
It
this
is not
case, Your
reciprocated
Lordship.
yet from the special judge CBI lordship. We have already written the letter to them.
It is also not that due
You-
to
you-
seizure of all
you are
documents.
writing letters to the court. Do you
Special,
expect that the courts will respond to letters?
not respond to the letters, lordship, not yet, lordship. There's no copy of,
No, who gave you
Copy
the
of-
brilliant idea of asking for writing letters to the court? Who gave that brilliant idea?
on the last occasion, this honorable court directed to, on the,
Your department doesn't read CRPC. And even the standing council has stopped reading CRPC.
No, Lordship,
There's a way to ask for the exhibited documents from a court.
this
You have
honorable
to just
court
read,
directed,
you will have to read criminal code rules and orders. This is very strange that the government advocate doesn't read it.
Lordship, pursuant to the order of this honorable court on 11/3/2024, Lordship. We have written that, Lordship.
It says inspection.
Inspection, Lordship, only.
So you write letters like this for inspection. If you have given them that this idea, you are brilliant. As a lawyer, you have surpassed everything.
Lordship, I have not
If-
written this letter. The
Then
department has-
don't show us these things when you don't know how to write a petition before the court. You have to gather some experience before passing us letters like this.
Lordship, just. Already affidavit is on vetting, Lordship.
You read the criminal code rules and orders first. Spend some time reading it. Then produce documents before the court. Every court will not be very lenient with you.
I'm sincerely apologize,
Procedure
Lordship,
part.
for that.
Procedure part you must know. Just by becoming a high court lawyer, you can't say that the trial court proceedings you don't know.
I'm sincerely
No,
apologize,
this is
Lordship. for that.
unpardonable.
This is the
When you are
only,
showing us any letter, you should have done some homework.
no, Lordship, we have, the affidavit is only for vetting, Lordship. The director has already been transferred. That's why we have not filed the affidavit, Lordship. Otherwise, the affidavit is not for
That
vetting,
affidavit
Lordship.
doesn't make you read. Have
Lordship,
you drafted that affidavit by after reading the criminal code rules and orders? You know, there is something which is called criminal code rules and orders. Have you come across this book? You have seen in your lifetime as a lawyer, this book, criminal code rules and orders. There's a way of inspection of the court records. There's an inspection of asking for the refund of documents, which is exhibited and non-exhibited. You are aware of it? No. That's why I'm saying, when you show us something, please be prepared. When you are showing something, please take
I'll
the
file
risk
the
of
affidavit, Lordship. I'm
apology.
sincerely apologize for this, Lordship. I will file the affidavit in this regard, Lordship.
Mr. R.
Armageddon.
R. Ali.
Mojumdar.
R. Mazumdar, I'm sorry. I always make this mistake. I'm sorry. R. Mazumdar, counsel for the petitioner. Next, Miss
MM Kotoki,
M.M. Kotogi, done at standing counsel for the
Animal Husbandry and Veterinary Department.
for the Animal Husbandry and Veterinary Department has produced a copy of letter dated 21/3/2024 to present that a request has been made for inspection of records of the trial court. We express our dissatisfaction from the contents of the letter because the manner in which the said communication dated 21/3/2024 is made does not show the manner in which application is made for inspection or for return of documents. The respondent authorities may be well advised to peruse the procedural law which is required to be followed for inspection of records and for return of the exhibited documents. First off, grant 4 further weeks to the respondents to do the needful. Let's start with 4 weeks. From dismissal of the writ petition, you have got yourself a order of compliance and even a displeasure of the court.
Obliged.
Item 4,
Lords, item 4, I am appearing for the petitioner, my lords.
Yes,
My lords, it is a section 11 petition, my lords, for appointment of arbitrator, my lords.
yes, what is your response?
Lord, I have to.
You have not had your response.
The response is that, Lord, the notice has not been received, Lord, under 64, under clause 64(1), subclause 1. The notice has not been received by the department.
My lords, we have already enclosed the notice, my lords, the 64 and 63, annexure 5, my lords, and 6, my lords. Once they are saying, my lords, they are supposed to file the response, my lords.
Give us the
And my
page.
lords, apart for that, my lords, I have invoked the arbitration, my lords.
Give us the
And,
page.
pardon, my lords?
Give us the page number.
10.
105.
105.
105. Sixty-four one, I believe, is the quantification of regard to claim.
Yes, my lords.
Where have you done it? Because if you have not complied with that, we can't appoint an arbitrator.
Lords, we have already complied, my lords. We have already sent the notice, my lords. We have already invoked the arbitration, my lords.
Is there anything in the contract which says that by invoking it, you waive compliance of 64(1), and 2? Does your agreement has anything that by invoking arbitration, you waive 64(1), and 1(2)? You file an affidavit, bring it on record.
No.
We give you 2 weeks time.
No. No, another objection which I had, my lord, regarding
You
the.
file it by affidavit.
Mal-
You see, this is an application of 2023.
My lord,
After all this, more than a year, you can't take that plea one by one.
my lord,
The other side will have to have notice of what you are
my lord.
projecting.
My lord, initially the objection was raised, my lord, regarding the petitioners, my lord,
No, this okay. You see, once this application comes,
My lord.
you have to file a response. You can't avoid that.
because, my lord, the.
If you avoid that, is you see, these instructions don't carry a meaning.
No.
Unless it's an affidavit. Somebody invokes an arbitration in 2023, you don't file an affidavit.
My lord, Page 29, if my lord will peruse, my lord, the agreement was between a different entity.
You take your stand.
No, my lords, it is what my learned friend is pointing out, my lords. The company has been changed his name. And that's why you can't take this plea. And even if it is, my lord, they will give the response. It is not the same identity when the railway has entered into agreement.
You do it, we'll
We'll file
take 2 weeks time to file a response. Your name,
Fayaz Hassan, my lords.
then counsel to the petitioner. Mr. Gupta at CGC. Something that he has received instructions that notice under clause 64 within bracket 1 within bracket Roman 1 small of GCC has not been received. What next? Whatever be the stand of the respondents, we are bound to file an affidavit in opposition in a time-bound manner, as notice in this application under section 11(6) was issued way back on 27/6/2023. Next paragraph, the respondents are put to notice that if they don't file their response, then after 2 weeks, give a date. After 2 weeks, if they don't file the response within so and so, the court shall presume, they shall invoke the
Milord, with advance copy to us, Milord.
non-traverse and pass appropriate orders on the next date.
29/4 after 2 weeks.
29 for Milord, they will give an advance copy to us also, Milord.
You ask
If any,
you ask your instructing counsel of the procedure here, he will tell you.
sorry, Milord. Highly obliged, Milord. Highly obliged.
Item 5.
Item 5.
This is also appointment of arbitrator. This is for
appointment of arbitrator.
So we allow this application. Ms. Gayan,
Madam,
you not filed any affidavit in opposition.
we have filed, madam. We have filed.
Where is it?
12/2/2024, madam.
I missed it out then. I'm sorry. It is there. This is to be done by the where is your letter of appointment of arbitrator? It's a CD. Where is that?
Arbitrator, they have ordered.
No, they are barred by 7th schedule. You can't appoint them.
Yes, madam.
Let it be
Yes,
High
madam.
Court Honorable High Court
That is,
Judge.
that is admitted.
What is the value of the claim?
It is 26,91,000.
Huh?
Only 26,91,000.
26 lakh.
Page number 6, madam. Para 6.
The appointment is C.R. Sharma. This
Yes,
former judge of this court as arbitrator.
yes, ma'am.
My only there is my lord, as per contract, agreement, there should be 3 arbitrator, my lord, contract agreement, my lord. So my humble submission is that as per page number 130 of the contract agreement, my lord,
130.
130, my lord. 64.3, my lord. Clause 64.3 B3.
64
60
B3.
Yes, my lord.
Yes.
Yeah, my lord.
64 3 B3.
64, my lord.
130. A party may apply to the tribunal within 60 days
Yes, my lord.
to
That
make
is
an
not-
additional award. No.
Sorry, my lord. There is a clause of appointment of 3 arbitrator, my lord. Yes, my lord, that is in that is 64.3 A, page 129, 130, top of the 130, my lord. Clause 64.3 A2, Roman 2. In case not covered.
But your officers are out of question under section 7 schedule. If you want 3 arbitrators,
Yes, ma'am.
then in the list we have. What is the nature of work?
It's, my lord.
What is the nature of work?
It is, my lord, some actually, it does not require any specified some qualification in this regard, my lord. It is welding regarding weldings. Welding of rails,
Welding or rail?
welding of rails, my lord. So it is the only question of regarding some accounts related matter. It is not regarding any engineering matter. There is no dispute regarding any workmanship. There is no dispute regarding workmanship. So specific qualification are not required now. There is delay in the payment. They have not paid the PVC bills and their remaining payment.
We are then appointing Justice Shia Sharma along with M.K. Bhattacharjee and Mr. P.K. Das. From this, they are both are retired district and session judge.
Yeah, can be.
Mr. S. Sharma, and counsel for the petitioner, and Ms. A. Gand and CEC appearing for the respondents. This application has been filed under section 11, within bracket 6 of the Arbitration and Conciliation Act for appointment of arbitrator, which is occasioned due to non-payment of the bills of the petitioner. Next one. The learned CGC has referred to the documents appended to the affidavit in opposition, and it is submitted that the respondent authorities are ready and willing to appoint an arbitrator in terms of the agreement, the contract agreement, and conditions contained in the GCC. However, the petitioner had failed to waive the departmental, the arbiter from a departmental panel as required under section 12 within bracket 5 of the Arbitration and Conciliation Act. And therefore, the arbitrator, the matter could not be settled for arbitration. The CEC has also submitted that as per the contract agreement, the arbitral tribunal is required to be constituted of 3 members. Next paragraph, having noted that the having noted the requirement of section 12 within bracket 5, read with schedule 7 to the Arbitration and Conciliation Act, 1986. The court finds that the party to the agreement containing arbitration clause has a right to not concede to the waiver of section 12 within bracket 5 of the Arbitration and Conciliation Act. Next, under the circumstances, court is inclined to allow this application by appointing the arbitral tribunal to be constituted of Honorable Mr. Justice C.R. Sharma, within bracket retired, as the chairman of the arbitral tribunal, with Mr. Nirmal Kumar Bhattacharjee and Shri Pradeep Kumar Das, both retired district and session judges of Assam, whose name appear in the notification number 47 dated 26/4/2023 of this court. Next paragraph, the petitioner shall produce a certified copy of this order before the said arbitral tribunal with the request that's required under law, and thereafter the arbitral tribunal shall enter into reference in the matter.
Disclosure under section 8 may be, disclosure under section 8 may be required, madam.
For this, we don't, the High Court doesn't have to make a communication. You have to ask a disclosure by before them.
Section 8, my lord.
Is it required that the High Court will seek a disclosure? No.
My lord, it said that, my lord, it will have to your lordship, my lord. The arbitrator should refer to in substance 4, 5, 6. Before appointing arbitrator shall seek a disclosure in writing from the prospective arbitrator.
Then don't say that. We propose to appoint the arbitral tribunal of Sansu. Explain accordingly. The registry shall make communication to the commission with the members of the arbitral tribunal seeking disclosure as provided under subsection 8 of section 11 of the Arbitration and Conciliation Act. Stop. Next, list the notices made returnable on after present due date. Awaiting the next list on Swenso, awaiting disclosure from the members of the arbitral tribunal.
Item 6.
Lordship, here possibly the matter has become infructuous, Lordship, that is why no one is here. Is they have challenged the Annexa 3 page 17 notice, Lordship, under unauthorized occupancy act, Lordship, which they have to vacate by 6/1/23. And Lordship. Applied.
7.
Also, the improved order is in case 33. In this case, Lordship, we have challenging the order of suspension, Lordship, of petitioner society, Lordship. Lordship, order was Lordship, but 90 days provision, Lordship. This matter was similar matters, Lordship. This honorable High Court has dealt with, Lordship, several judgment, Lordship. That period of 90 days cannot be exceeded, Lordship. Lordship, as per Rule 15(2), Lordship, its period prescribed 90 days. So I am relying 3 judgment, Lordship.
Yes, that is correct, my lord. In the meantime, I have to take inspection. In the meantime, they have issued notice and may have been cancelled, my lord.
No,
That is required, my lord.
my specific instruction that
Let me come after you, my lord. I will take instruction whether they have taken any decision. Yes. 20 seconds.
Item 9.
Please, your lordship. The projection of the case of the petitioner is that, my lord, the private respondent number, he is the defaulter, my lord. And temporary settlement was there, my lord, despite of the order of this honorable court, my lord, to make a regular settlement within a specified time, my lord, but that has not been considered, my lord. My lord. There is a, my lord, first, my lord, I like to draw lordship's attention at page 71, my lord, in respect of common judgment, my lord, by virtue of which he has been shown as a, my lord, defaulter. 71 and operative pass is 72, my lord. My lord, time bound, my lord, is that, my lord, earlier lessee was a defaulter, my lord. There, my lord, the honorable court directed, my lord, to go for a permanent settlement. That, my lord, lordship will see, my lord, it starts from 71, 72, lordship will see, my lord, there is a 4, 5 direction is there, my lord. 72. Yes, my lord, starts from Roman 2, my lord, Roman 1 is also there, my lord. 71, 36, my lord. The period of the settlement in respect to the schedule fishery debut part 1 so and so for 7 years so and so, thereby affirming the order taking into consideration by virtue of the order passed by the that prior to the settlement reasons are discussed would be deemed to come to end on 26/6/23. The respondent state shall take steps forward to sell the schedule fishery so and so, redefining the boundary within a month from today, and complete the process of as early as possible. The entire exercise be completed within 3 months from today. During the interim, the respondent state is given liberty to run the fishery, adopting an acceptable mode of daily basis. Then, my lord, Roman 4. The order dated is only interfered with the extent indicated above the respective observation and finding to the effect that is the defaulter and liable to pay 64 lakhs so and so as the revenue entitlement of the state have specifically dealt with in a para 35 above. The petitioner is given liberty to submit a representation within a period of so and so. May I pray, my lord, stop fishery by any party, my lord. Let them come for a, my lord, fresh settlement by way of tender.
Earlier, we have received an instruction, my lord, but there was some dispute regarding the demarcation of the boundary of the fishery, my lord. For redefining boundary, my lord. Yes. My lord, whether that, my lord, I have to take instruction, my lord, whether that has happened or not. In the meantime, because my lord, P. Sharma was appearing for a redefinement, my lord, I have also lost contact.
May I make one small submission? May I pick a small submission, my lord? Till then, my lord, whatever their action taking, my lord, it is the time bound, my lord. Your lordship has also directed them, my lord, that they have not done so. Lordship. My lord.
Yes, my lord. Not filed, my lord.
The private respondent now. It will be 96/7/23, page 90, my lord. 90. 90 no. 6/7/23 passed by the government. 90 impugned. এই কোর্টে ওটা দেখছিল না। Demarcation তো ইমান দিন লাগেনি। এই কোর্টে দিচ্ছিল না। 80
Yes, ma'am.
Never good, sir. Private respondent. Never good. Correspondent. Private school.
No, I filed an application for improvement that was not allowed because only notices issued by the. In the meantime, I had filed a REIT appeal that was. I had filed a REIT appeal, that is dismissed earlier, because I was sitting lazy then at that point of time, and my period was curtailed. Against that, I had challenged, and the REIT appeal has been dismissed.
Complete होगा इसे.
If my lord may kindly take up item number 11 first, my lord. These matters, my lord, actually, recently they have filed an affidavit in opposition. For some, my lord, difficulties, I could not file a reply, my lord. But I have been told by my learned friend today morning that the issue has become infructuous in the light of the fact that it pertains to, my lord, a supply of Napier slips to the Agriculture Department, wherein the petitioner had initially challenged the decision of rejecting his technical bid on the ground without assigning any ground, and thereafter the subsequent petition was again filed, wherein they have given the ground. Now, the ground that they have given in the subsequent petition was very flimsy because they say that I was 20 minutes late in submitting my physical copy of the bid documents which I have supplied online. So there was some 20 minutes delay in submitting my original documents along with an affidavit. Now, my lord, after perusing the tender documents, and this project has been financed by the World Bank. Now, there are certain guidelines they are mandated to follow under World Bank guidelines. My lord, there is a sample NIT given, wherein, my lord, it is mentioned specifically that at least 2 days time will have to be given to the bidder to submit the original documents, including the affidavit. Now, that was our basic case, my lord, wherein we were relying upon that particular, my lord, the guideline. You have not followed the guideline, and in your NIT, you have not mentioned like after how many days you have to submit it, but simply, my lord, the last date was at 4 o'clock on, my lord, given date. I have given it at 4:23, the physical copy. So, but what I have been told by them, my lord, that the entire tender process they have applied the tender, my lord. Now the work is over, my lord.
Lordship, everything has been discussed in the order dated 11/9/2023, Lordship. And Lordship, we were asked to, Lordship, the Honorable Court has given us the direction to go ahead with the tenders, Lordship.
Of course, I didn't have any
So,
interim order, my
Lordship,
lord.
the supply work has been given to the lowest bidder, Lordship, and he has supplied the Napier seeds among the targeted districts, Lordship. This is my latest instruction.
So we close this matter.
Yes, Lordship.
Can perhaps close this matter because only one aspect, my lord, if your lordship permits, my lord, if I can take some instructions from my client that whether at all, my lord, there is any, my lord, Okay, at least over 1 week time maybe grant.
Mr. H. Buragoyan and counsel for the petitioner is present. Ms.
Arbora.
Arbora, Leonard, standing counsel for the Agriculture Department, has produced a communication dated 9/4/2024 received by her, indicating that the L1 supplier had already executed the work, and the work of supply of Napier, Napier is NAPIER slips to the targeted districts is already over. Next paragraph. The learned counsel for the petitioner seeks some time to obtain instructions. It's accordingly matters in judgment today. This on 1/5/2024.
Any day. I'm highly obliged.
And this second matter, the first matter,
The same order would perhaps prevail in both the two matters, because in the first case, we have challenged the decision of rejecting the candidature without assigning any reason. When I file the writ petition, they have come with the reasons why they have rejected my candidature. So both were connected. I'm obliged, madam. Deeply obliged.
Obliged.
Production list, item 1, WBC 2055/2024.
My lords, the matter was last listed on the 8th of April, day before yesterday. My lords was pleased to grant me an interim relief, directing the respondents to allow me to participate, my lords. My lords, I have a written, by way of an email, my lords, at 4:30, the bid submission last date was on the 9th of April at 5 p.m. On 4:30 p.m., my lords, I have an email from the legal advisor of the department, which reads, ASDM has floated the concerned tender in the trailing mail on Assam tender portal, so-and-so. There is no provision for acceptance of offline submission. And in person, what their stand was, my lords, that the order of this honorable court does not specify whether an offline bid can be accepted, my lords, and therefore my grievance.
where is that communication?
My lord, if my lords may permit me.
I have also communicated, my lord. They say that, my lord, there are no provision for accepting offline tender, my lord. If lordship go to page 65, my lord.
My lords, on the very first page, the very first email, my lords, after the title, in 2 lines.
But then you'll have to allow this portal to operate to say, accept his tender.
Yes, my lord, he can submit in the portal, my lord. In that case, we have accept, my lord. But if he
No, the
did
portal
not,
will close. After the closing date, it will close.
no, before that, he can submit, my lord. We have before. No, yesterday it was my lord, open, my lord. Yesterday it was open, my lord.
No, I
In the
understand.
yeah.
But since he made an effort,
Yeah.
you'll have to operate the portal for 1 more day to allow him to submit his online portal, online bid.
That can be done, my lord. That can be done. Yesterday he should have submitted online, my lord. There was time, my lord.
My lords,
But he even my lord, without opposing the online method, my lord, he physically went to submit the tender document. My lord.
If my lords may have my prayer, that is the foundation of my grievance, my lords. I'm saying that the online portal has been prepared in such a way, my lords, that I need to satisfy the conditions which have been laid on each screen. If I don't do that, I can't proceed, my lords. And my prayer says so. I'm praying for that relief, my lords.
Where is that prayer?
My lords. My lords may have page 38, my lords. And on this very prayer, my lords, this honorable court has posted the matter on 3rd of May for grant of interim relief.
Please request the additional advocate general if he is present.
Yes, my lord, I think my lord, he is not today before this court, my lord. I have tried to contact him, my lord.
He's
But
not
I
there.
found his phone, my lord, not disabled, my lord.
Just try, if he is not there, then we'll pass on order. Just we are giving you time since the additional advocate general was there.
Yes, yes.
Right.
I will
We'll
again
take
try
it up
my-
after some time.
Yes, ma'am.
Please, ma'am.
Daily list item 13.
None appears for the petitioner or for the respondents. Next paragraph, the matter was previously listed on 17/2/2022. However, on the said date, the counsel for respondent number 1 did not appear, although the names are reflected in the cause list. Even today, the respondent is absent. He is unrepresented, although the names of the Learned Counsel is reflected in the cause list. Next. As no affidavit has been filed. Comma. Same amounts to admission. Regarding non-compliance of non-compliance of the directions contained in order dated 30/6/2021, wherein the Managing Director, Assam Fisheries Development Corporation Limited was directed to dispose of the representation within a time-bound period of 4 weeks from the date of order dated 30/6/2021, asked in WBC 3177 of 2021. Stop. Next para. Before initiating the contempt process, the court is inclined to direct the petitioner to the counsel for the petitioner to ensure that the petitioner files an affidavit of non-compliance with the order of the court. This action is issued in exercise of as per the requirement of section, rule 11 of the contempt of courts within bracket GHC bracket close rules, 1977. Next para, list after 4 weeks awaiting such affidavit by the petitioner.
Item 14.
Made please.
Yes.
Lordship, kind perusal of order dated, office note dated 5/4/2024. But it shows that notice was already issued to respondent 1 and 2 by registered post as well as AD on 4th October 2021 itself, my lord. And learned counsel has entered appearance for respondent number 2, my lord. But however, in case of respondent number 1, there is this communication dated 21/10/2021. This marked as flag A1. So the respondent number 1 has communicated to the Advocate General through this communication. My lord, no wakalanama has been filed yet on behalf of respondent number 1.
Lordship, I am appearing for respondent number 2, Lordship.
Okay. Yes.
So, Lordship, in this case, Lordship, my instruction are a bit old, Lordship. It's a 2021 instruction, Lordship.
Yes.
If Lordship grants me some time, Lordship, I would like to have some updated instruction, Lordship. A short time may be granted, Lordship.
But this respondent number 1.
So far as 1 is concerned, he also belongs to the department, Lordship. Lordship, I will inquire in the meantime if any wakalanama has been filed.
No, he has sent a direct communication to the registrar with original letter addressed to the Advocate General to defend him.
Then I will appear, Lordship, in that case, Lordship.
You see this letter?
Yes,
first?
no, I will appear.
Executive.
Flag A. Flag A.
Lordship, I will appear for 1.
Okay. Counsel to the petitioner and both the respondents are present. Next for that. Mr. P. Nayak, who is otherwise appearing for respondent number 2. In view of communication by respondent number 1 dated 21/10/2021, which is available in the record, Ms. P. Nayak, Learned counsel also appears for respondent number 1. Next, it pays for granted 2 weeks time to obtain instructions. This after 2 weeks. You make a mention if it is not listed. No.
Obliged.
Item 16.
We just add the pendency of this contempt petition shall not be a bar for the respondents to comply with the order. Lots.
Here I have paid for the newly imputed respondent. It's number 2, man. At 6 weeks time to file my affidavit.
3 weeks. Who's appearing for 1 and 2?
I am paying for 2.
1, what about?
1, my lord, I think before it reaches my notice, he has been transferred, but now he is the Chief Election Commissioner Assam. Before the notice could reach, I think he had been transferred.
Presently holding the post lawsuit, respond number 2.
So what about 1?
1 already transferred lawsuit, new incumbent, present respond number 2 lawsuit.
So we strike out the name of number 1.
No.
No, strike out, not strike out.
Then issue notice, you'll have to take steps. You find out the address and you'll have to take steps.
1 to strike out,
Lordship now he's not under the post lordship. Maybe
Pardon me?
strike out because he's not.
1 can be strike out.
He says that he is the Chief Election Commission of the state of Assam.
Yes.
Do you want to take steps or you don't want to take steps?
Do not.
Mr. J.U. Ahmed, counsel for the petitioner is present. Mr. S. Boral and counsel presented appearance for respondent 2. Raised for some time, 3 weeks time to file affidavit in opposition to the matter. So he has also submitted that the respondent number 1 has been transferred before issuance of notice by this court. And is presently holding the post of Chief
Election Officer.
Chief Election Officer of the state of Assam. Next, accordingly, the Internet Counsel for the petitioner placed the name of respondent number 1 to be struck off. So prayer is allowed. The name of respondent number 1 is struck off. Next paragraph. This start to 3 weeks, by which time the affidavit in opposition shall be filed by the respondent number 2. The following the seriatim of parties.
17.
Today we have filed a reply that is not on record. Today we have filed. Today we have filed a reply to the application filed by the contender. He said that he is not aware regarding the order, and we have annexed the copy of the letter by which his order is commented.
Okay. Then you're taking a risk. What says a representative? Mr. S.K. Goswami, the counsel for the petitioner, submits that an affidavit in reply has been filed today. The same is not on record. Next, that the matter be listed after 3 matter. See 3/5/2024. Along with this affidavit.
Lordship, it's better maybe listed along with the writ petition, also, connected writ petition, Lordship.
Writ petition also.
Yeah, yes, Lordship. 1283/2021, Lordship.
That the records of WPC
1283.
128 of
1283 of 2021.
That is disposed of.
No, pending, Lordship.
Shall be tagged.
I think it is not necessary also not to take this matter with that.
I don't know why he is resisting.
He is submitting some not necessary. Because he want to avoid that lordship, there is a direction not to make payment of the pending dues to the other respondents. And after knowing all the facts, he has released the amount after having the High Court's order. That is why he want to take this matter with them.
It's okay, it doesn't matter. It will be heard independently otherwise.
WBC 1283 / it is disposed.
No, not
1283/2021.
No.
You are the year to.
Sorry. P522/2022.
P522 of 2020.
Sorry, Lordship. P5 22/2022, Lordship.
2022.
Sorry, Lordship. Obliged, Lordship.
Yes, 18.
18.
May I please? This is the matter for non-compliance of the order, this is 3/1/22, madam. It's page number 17.
Yes.
Lordship, I'm appearing for the newly implemented respondent number 2. Lordship, I pray for some time.
Sometimes till 4 o'clock.
Lordship, 3
Some
weeks. time.
days. Some days, okay.
Lordship, 3 weeks time.
Okay, let me say borrow counsel for the petitioner. Mr. You are appearing for one.
I'm for one.
One, okay. Mr. Mr. P. Nayak and the council appears for respondent number 1. Mr. B. Chaudhary and council appearing for respondent number 2. And prays for and is granted 3 weeks time to file affidavit in opposition in the matter. Next matter. The pendency of this contempt petition shall not be a bar for the respondents to comply with the order of the
Lordship, I'm appearing for one. He is right now holding the post of election commissioner. Lordship. His name may be struck.
No, if he is committed contempt during that period, he will be otherwise liable.
Lordship. Yes, sir.
Hello.
Twenty.
He will have some protection till the conclusion of election. He has constitutional safeguards till then.
Otherwise also, it's not a matter has already been complied, Lordship. Only that list is to be prepared, Lordship.
Oh, is it?
Otherwise, it's complied.
Okay.
Whatever investigation was to be done, Lordship, that has already been done. Only list is to be complied.
Let them file affidavit, madam. Obliged.
Yes. 20.
May I please your lordship? Lordship, 3 weeks time to file an affidavit.
You are appearing for?
1, 2, and 3.
Okay.
And lordship, contempt number 2 has been transferred, so it has to be newly included. The name has to be newly included.
Okay. Now, if there's call for the petitioner. This one is age loader and council appearing for all the respondents. Raise for and is granted 3 weeks time to file affidavit in opposition in the matter. Next paragraph. She has further submitted that the respondent number 2 has since been transferred. Counsel for the petitioner shall take note of the submissions and take appropriate steps. Comma, if so advised. List after 3 weeks.
Obliged, your lordship.
Pendency of the contempt petition shall not be a bar for the compliance of the order of the court.
Item 21 to 25.
May I please, Lordship?
Yes.
Lordship, the address of the sole respondent was changed, Lordship. Chandmari to Bosista. So Lordship, kindly allow us to take.
You have to bring it on record first. Your name?
C. Dekar.
Ms. C. Dekar and the counsel for the petitioner is present. Next, see the office note dated 28/2/2024, indicating that the address of the respondents is shifted. First of the learned counsel for the petitioner shall take note of the office note dated 28/2/2024 and file a amended cost title. And the same shall be tagged. And the same shall be produced before the AOJ contempt section. The AOJ contempt section will make the amended cost title as a part of record and make necessary corrections in the central registry. Next, pending amendment to the cost title and submission of amended cost title. Issue notice on the respondent the correct postal address First notice is made returnable on, give a date after 5 weeks. Constance here. The petition shall take steps within 2 days for service of notice on the respondent in the correct postal address. Next list on 22/5/2024. The pendency of this contempt petition shall not be a bar for the respondent to comply with the order of the court. Yes, you have got instructions. If the portal doesn't accept, we can't force it on the.
Correct, Malad. They have informed that it's a online system, Malad. They have to file it online.
No, it's okay.
And-
His
and-
case is that he doesn't comply with the, he is an MSME.
Experience criteria. He said that 10 years experience is to be, that particular clause is not
That will be
correct.
the reason, if he does not fulfill the criteria, the online portal doesn't accept, that's what he's saying. So if it is not accepting, then physical is the only way to submit.
So physically, they said that yesterday, in fact, I'm told that on 2 occasions, mail has been sent to them. That since this is an online system, you have to submit it online only.
No, but you see, please understand his
correct.
submission. His submission
Correct.
is that if you don't comply with the parameters, you can't go to step 2. That's why we asked, can you have a word with these people?
Yes, Malad, we had, Malad. We had, they said that it has, the physical is not possible.
If you see, let us say my name consists of 3 letters.
Not.
Your portal has 2. So if there is no scope of writing 3, it can be uploaded. Like in your own mobile, when you add my name,
But
when you.
they, Malad, telephonic conversation we had, Malad, they said that they cannot from their side, they cannot change. Because it's a.
That's okay.
The
So therefore, physically is the only way out.
physic. Malad, I have also gone through the petition, Malad. Their only grievance is that 10 years minimum, 10 years experience is put. That is the criteria they agree. Para 17 onwards, that is their prayer. But in the portal, if 10 years is there, Malad, even if they said that experience should not be there. In that.
You see, we have 2 options. Number 1,
Look.
we physically open it up and look at it, whether it can be done or not. For that, you have to call someone.
But Lordship has passed the order on 8/4 and the last date of submission is 9/4 at 5 PM. Yesterday at 5 PM. So possibly now by this time, Malad, they said that it is closed down.
It's okay. You see, but operation of the portal,
Malad.
if it does not accept, so the court is making a statement that the portal is not accepting it. So the only thing is that with the criteria which he is trying to show
Malad.
through E mode, he can get it by E mode. You can have a word with your officers to examine it. If the portal do not accept it, then the only way is to allow a physical submission. You have a word, you are not in a hurry, but you have a word.
But we have asked them. But as per telephonic instruction, Lordship may mention in the order, Malad. As per telephonic instruction, online is, they say.
Okay. And
Online
what is the thing which is not being accepted? What parameters?
My lords, my grievance is that I regularly participate in government tenders, my lord. What happens is that by virtue of me being a registered MSME or a startup for that matter, you can click the options of relaxation that it applies to you. Then you upload your certificates and then you proceed further, my lords. Now, it has an impact not only on the eligibility criteria, but also on the EMD, which has to be deposited at 5,40,000 rupees. Now, the tender is also ambiguous, my lords. It says laws of the state of Assam also shall apply and the central acts also shall apply. Now, under the state laws, my lords, the EMD relaxation is 50%, for example, my lords. But under the the central laws, my lords, I get 100% relaxation. So there are very many lacunas in the online portal, my lords. That is my difficulty, and I've stated so in my grievance and my prayer.
That is not the challenge.
No,
my lord.
no, you
Kindly come to para 17.
No, I'm only giving an
Para
example.
17. No,
I'm
no,
only-
that is not the case. That is not the case.
Once we are.
Yes, my, I've stated so in my petition as well, my lords.
Where is that?
Yes, my lord.
Para,
What is the parameter is not accepting, the portal is not
No,
accepting.
my lords, in my petition, I'm saying it does not comply with the procurement policy. I am challenging the entire tender.
That is different.
Yes, my
But
lord.
Now
in
you are
the,
making a mention that the
Yes.
online portal
Yes, my lord.
is not accepting your documents and not going to the next
Yes, so,
screen. So
Yes,
what
ma'am.
is that? What is
So,
that exactly?
my lords, so for example, the minute I log in, my lords, the first screen, which as per instructions, my lords, the first screen is the EMD. After login, EMD says 5,40,000 without MSME relaxations, or even to mention that I am a registered MSME. Now, if I do not comply with that and I actually forego my right, my lords, that is the grievance I'm facing today anyway. How do I proceed forward? Is my grievance. my
my
lords.
lord, that is not the case. That is not the case, my lord. That is absolutely not the case. Kindly come to para 17, my lord, and in the prayer, my lord. Absolutely, my lord, if that is the case, then
Page number.
his grievance is, my lord, para 17, page 22, and in the prayer, my lord. Tender was issued in the month of March, on 5th of March, my lord. 5th of March. On 8th, my lord, they moved it unlisted. Their main problem is that the bidder eligibility criteria requiring bidder to be company's firm existing for a minimum of 10 years as on date of opening of the bid set by the respondent number 2 in the impugned tender unreasonably excludes the petitioner herein from participating in the impugned tender, despite being qualified and eligible in all other aspects. That is his case. And in the prayer, kindly see, my lord. What they prayed, my lord. Page 35, my lord. The petitioner prays that your lordship may be pleased to call for the records issue rule calling upon the respondents to show cause as to why, read in the nature of a mandamus be not issued for interfering with the aforesaid arbitrary and illegal action on the part of the respondent authorities in setting a restrictive eligibility criteria that the bidder be company's firm existing for a minimum 10 years as on date of opening of the bid, and preventing valid and otherwise qualified micro and small enterprise such as petitioner from participating in the impugned tender in the contravention of the Assam Procurement Preference Policy 2021. By notification number so and so. That is their prayer.
My lords, selective reading. My lords may have
No.
para number 18.
What they have prayed?
Para number 18, my lords.
Yes, I'm reading para 18 also.
That the petitioner
Yeah,
had a
yeah.
bona fide belief that even though the bidder's eligibility criteria in the impugned tender included the condition of bidders being companies or firms in existing for at least 10 years,
Yes.
the relaxation under the relaxation under the Assam Procurement Policy 2021, read with the procurement preferential policy issued by the Government of India, would be extended to the petitioner, my lords. And that I am challenging the inclusiveness of the entire policy, my lords. They are reading
No, let us
selectively.
read completely.
Yes, my lord.
Yes.
However, to after talking, the e-tender portal did not allow petitioner to claim such relaxation at the time
In the-
of bid submission.
In the
I'm stating so.
respondent number 2 requesting the respondent number 2 to consider relaxation of the eligibility condition of the bidder being company's firm incorporated for at least 10 years. Only as regard 10 years, his grievance is below 10 years as on date of opening of
No,
the bid.
second is relaxation at the time of submission.
That is
Relaxation is also one.
relaxation.
Yes,
in
my
the
lord.
relaxation in the eligibility
10
condition of the bidders being companies firms incorporated for at least 10 years as on date of opening of the bid. Well, he
My lords,
the-
the first
the-
paragraph is too, I am clear, why will I?
This is
Yes,
nothing
lords.
okay.
and the projected case as well as the prayer is relating to 10 years experience only, my lord.
No, his first part is tender portal did not allow petitioner to claim such relaxation.
Of 10 years. The
No,
everything.
relaxation, you see, it's a procurement policy. Existence of 10 years, relaxation under the Assam preference policy. See, if that relaxation is not available in the portal, that's the point you have to ask.
Well, of course, Lordship has issued notice in the matter. We have to take the instruction in the matter. Now the issue is as regard Lordship has allowed him to participate. On 8th, my lord, on 9th, he could not. But on
No, just,
telephonic,
yeah, I just ask your authorities if this bar is there in the portal. Then we'd have to allow him physical submission.
Lordship may, subject to Lordship's consideration, Lordship may observe that according to him, it is there. If that be the condition, that be the situation in the the online portal, he will submit it. Otherwise they will not accept it. Otherwise, it's a last minute, already on 5th, it is.
My
closed.
lord, my humble submission is
Because these
only
are technical things,
limited, right, today is limited only to allow me to participate. Then
No, you see, we can't create an exception.
no, absolutely. my lord.
The issue is that your submission is that the relaxation is not being granted. So
Absolutely.
if that be the condition in the portal,
And-
it will be accepted.
Yes, my lords. And to further submit, my lords, even in the earlier instance, when they issued a corrigendum which extended the bid submissions to the 9th of April, and the bid is to be opened today at 3 o'clock. My lords, the last corrigendum was also issued after the expiry of the earlier deadline which they had published. If my lordships may consider to make an observation in the order, if the online submissions allow me to claim those relaxations, why will I have a grievance, my lords?
Okay. What I am submitting, Lord. Lordship,
No,
let us.
We'll give that condition.
Let us accept
if-
his submission. Let us accept his submission, assuming his submission is correct. If it is correct, they will consider it. They will examine, let them we are not the technical persons, my lord. If that is so, they will do that. And if it is not correct,
Council, this
then
matter has
accordingly
been-
they will decide, my lord.
This matter has been listed on a mention being made by the council for the petitioner. Next para, the grievance of the grievance expressed by Mr. K. Khanna, counsel for the petitioner, is that on 9/5 and 9/4/2024, the petitioner could not upload the tender on the ground that the portal, the tender portal did not permit, where is that the statement page?
My lords, page number 22, para 18.
Did not permit the petitioner to claim relaxation under the Assam Procurement Preference Policy 2021, read with procurement preferential order issued by the Government of India which includes relaxation of bidders not having 10 years criteria for SMEs.
Amongst other things.
MSMEs, amongst other things. Full stop. Mr. D. Nath Leonard, Senior Government Advocate, appearing along with Mr. M. Shettiar and Government Advocate. Has submitted that as per his instructions, there was no bar for the petitioner to participate in the uploading of the online tenders into online portal. Correct.
Within time, and 2 mails have been sent to them that you upload the bid online.
Okay.
Yesterday.
Bid online, and as per his instructions, 2 emails have also been sent by the concerned authorities to the petitioner to upload the tender on online portal.
My lords, those emails are in front of your lordships. We are again stressing there, and we told them in due time at 3:37, my lords, that we cannot upload. Therefore, we are submitting the tender offline.
In this regard, it is submitted that at on receipt of those letters, those emails. Next, or the petitioner had sent an email at 3:37.
My lords, the very first page. The second, just above to the mission director, the date, the reference letter, and then on Tuesday, April 9, 2024 at 3:37.
Indicating that the bids could not be uploaded on the online portal. Next para. As the tender is due to be opened at, is stated to be opened at 3 PM today. Court is inclined to provide that. If the statement of made by the Grand Council for the petitioner is correct, that yeah, where you have stated that
My lords, may have the last, first page, last line. I'm saying, my lords, that since the matter is sub judice on the issue of implementation of the Assam Procurement Preference Policy 2021 in letter and spirit, our bid documents and seal envelopes have been prepared by duly submitting, being duly submitted in compliance of the same, since we are unable to claim any exemptions while applying through the online portal.
checking that while applying on online portal, the exemptions could not be claimed. Come on. Let's just, if that be so, then the respondent authorities, specifically the, which respondent?
My lords, the respondent number 2, the Assam Skill Development Mission.
The Assam State, the Assam Skill Development Mission, respondent number 2, shall accept physical bid of the petitioner if the same is filed within release one before.
My lords, if my lord,
Within what time? 2:30? It is 3 o'clock.
I don't have that information, my lord, when it is.
He's saying 3
3 PM, the bid is to be opened, my lords.
So till within 2:30.
My lords, may I make?
Along with a downloaded copy of this order, a certificate copy may not be available in course of the day.
Great.
In our submission, my lord, kindly just add one thing, my lord. The submission of bid is on 9/4/24 at till 5 PM. It is already online. It is already closed, my lord.
9/4 till 5 PM.
My lord.
Okay.
My lords, so just to clarify, my lords, I have time till 2:30 today to submit my bid. My lords. Eight four 2020. Grateful, my lords.
Production list, item 2, WBC 2105/24.
Yes, Mr. Goswami.
Volume of the writ petition may look big, my lord, but that's, we are relying particularly on one ground, my lord, your lordship. We are not challenging a tender as such, but we are going by the terms of the particular tender, which has made it unenforceable, my lord. Your lordship will kindly come to see, my lord, this is a tender for transportation of LPG cylinders from NRL point to different points in this northeastern states, my lord. Now, this tender, my lord, NIT is, my lord, that is at page Annexure 15, my lord. I have given the excerpt. Some expected pages, my lord. Page 111, my lord. Now, if your lordship kindly comes to 113, my lord, page 113 there. The schedule is given there. The
No,
dates
you
are.
see, here, we can only issue a notice because because in this case you have already filed and representation before the independent external monitors.
They
We
have
can't
not
direct-
responded till date.
No, we can't direct them.
No, no, my lord.
They are not within
My
our
lord, issue is
jurisdiction.
this, my lord. I'll just take your lordship there, my lord.
It
It's
will
only
be
pending.
parallel adjudication.
My,
You
your
see,
lordship will
we can't
kindly
submit
see
that.
at 113, my lord. The closing date is, my lord,
No, no,
18.
see, we can't permit parallel adjudication.
No, my lord.
IEM will also look into it and we will also look into it. That can't happen.
My lord, what has happened, my lord? There were 3 members. Now, one of them says, my lord, that I am no longer in the committee. I have ceased to be a member, so therefore you file
Till it
represent.
is pending, either you withdraw it and we'll take it up again. Because once it is pending, we'll only issue a notice.
My lord, your lordship will kindly come to my lord. Just one
Yes.
clause I would like to place before your lordship. My page 115, my lord.
115, yes.
At the bottom, my lord, this is a clause on benchmark rate, my lord. It starts at 14, prior page of 114. But the issue relevant to this writ petition is at 14C. May I just read out, my lord? Rates offered shall be valid and binding on the tenderer for 180 days from the closing date of the tender or from the date of the last negotiations, if any, whichever is later, unless extended by mutual consent in writing. During the validity period, tenderer, my lord, the first line is relevant mostly, my lord, because there is no negotiation taken place. There is no written consent taken from us. In the meantime, this 180 days or 6 months period has expired on 18th of February, my lord. If we calculate from the date of closing of the tender. So therefore, this is, our submission is that this has become unenforceable. And although we had submitted our representation before that, my lord, they have not responded. The purpose of this, my lord, because of the rise in price, my lord, price index, and all other expenses, my lord,
You see,
connected to
what
transport.
you have to do is, if this is the validity period, you just quote your after this validity is gone, you revise
My
your
lord,
rate.
they could have, my lord, informed us, my lord, before that for consent, whether we agreed or we are the association, my lord.
So if you don't agree, you quote your own rate.
My lord.
How will it make the tender bad? Will permit you to quote your rate.
No, madam.
If this is not
Madam,
acceptable.
first of all, kindly say, madam, this society, madam, being a society, they have not participated. Individual capacity, they have participated, madam. And it has to, madam, kindly say clause C, madam. First of all, madam, the complete documents of the tender was not annexed, my lord.
So that I have said, we have given the extra
No,
voluminous thing, my lord, we are relying only on this clause.
Clause C, madam, kindly say rate of.
Just a moment. Just a moment. Clause C, yes.
Rate offered shall be valid and binding on tenderer for 180 days from the closing date of tender, or from the date of last negotiation, if any, whichever is later. So negotiation was done on 1/4/2024. After financial bid is over. That is one of the condition in the tender. That's why I'm saying, my lord, the entire tender documents are not annexed, my lord.
My lord, page 135 may kindly be seen, my lord. Page 135.
Negotiation was done, my lord. with
135.
It was done along with the other tender who financially, my lord, successful to match with the L1 rate, my lord. And what is the ground, my lord? Kindly see, my lord, in the ground of salience, my lord.
Just a moment.
Page 22, my lord.
Just a moment. Let Mr. Goswami complete.
My lord,
Yes.
please, page 135, my lord. This is a communication to us made on 13th of March, my lord.
Yes.
I'll just read out, my lord, to one of our members, my lord. Dear Motison at 34 at gmail.com. This is to tender for road transportation of packed LPG cylinders for BPCL, the tender in question, my lord. This is to inform you that the price bid, opening date and time has been set for above mentioned tender number so and so. For you on the procurement site, my lord. This was done on 13th of March. And
I don't understand. What is the meaning of this?
my lord, meaning of this is, my lord, they informed us of that they have done the technical bid, my lord, and my lord, thereafter they have fixed it for price bid, which has not taken place till date. Huh? What's it? Price bid?
Already.
Yes.
And thereafter, my lord, we had submitted our representation, my lord, from the secretary, my lord, joint secretary, signed by joint secretary and the president. And then one of the members said, I am no longer in the committee. The other two has not responded. But that is the status, my lord. But issue is, my lord, my humble submission is that after they have to give us an opportunity so that all the tenders were taken part in that, my lord, they can either up their bids in view of the.
There can't be a presumption.
My lord.
You want to see it, see page 139.
My lord. My lord.
No. The rates have become invalid.
My lord.
This is not for the association to tell. Yes.
My lord.
If X says that he is ready with that, he goes ahead with the tender, the association can't say no. It's a private interest.
My lord, my submission is that, my lord, they can take our consent also, my lord. It is understood.
No,
Which
let us
was
say they have
not
not
done,
done
my
it.
lord. Which
Let us
was
say
not-
they have not done it.
They have not done.
Correct. How does it make the tender bad? The person who has given the tender, he is the person to say that I am not giving it at 10 rupees.
My lord,
How
our
can the association come and say that this 10 rupees acceptance and 10 rupees is not workable?
My lord, it is the combined voice of the tenderers, my lord, who are the members, my lord.
No, no.
No, we are espousing the cause all along, my lord. We have been.
No. This can't happen. Because it will be the person who has given the tender who say my rate is good or bad. Association cannot step in and then speak for others in tender matters.
My
They
lord,
can't say for others.
my lord, prior to this also, my lord, we had filed a case, my lord, representing the tenderers, my lord. My lord, our members, my lord, who are the transporters, my lord.
No. You see, let us say that there is an association.
My lord.
President and secretary holds a board meeting and decides that we are filing this case.
My lord.
Now please tell us, in any club or society or in any.
Ours is a registered organization.
I'm not disputing it.
My lord.
In any company, forum or society where there is board of directors or where there is collective wisdom of executive committee, do they ask every member that this is the decision we are trying to take? So it's a committee decision by whatever name called.
My lord,
There's a puja committee, let us say, near High Court puja committee. They decide something.
My
It's an
lord.
executive decision. All members of the society may not be asked.
my lord,
But the question is that if a
my
tender-
humble submission is this, my lord. Since this gas transporters association has from the initial date, my lord, espousing the cause of its members are the transporters, my lord.
So you
And
see,
and my
all
lord,
the bidders have not come to you and said that this, we are the only bidders and this rate is not workable. It is for these people to come and represent that I have given my tender is not workable. Your 180 days guarantee is gone.
my lord, this is the collective wish of the members, my lord, who are agreed by this, my lord. All of them say, my lord, our rates, my lord, because of flux of 7 months
We don't
time,
know even one.
my lord.
We don't know even one.
My lord, this is done by the secretary who represent us, my lord.
No, no.
The
We are not issuing a
members, my
notice.
lord.
Interim order would be refused.
That is how we have also filed representation. Earlier, we had filed case before this honorable court, my lord. That order I have annexed. This is a collective decision, man.
This is bulldozing.
May I submit, Madam? I am also raising a preliminary objection regarding the maintenance matter because the bylaw was not the next matter. Whether bylaw of the society was not the next matter, whether the secretary was the first.
Well, this ground was not taken by them in the earlier decision.
Yes,
Why
my
are
lord.
they-
Paragraph number 1 we have taken, my lord.
You forget that. Have you ever read Society's Registration
Yes,
Act?
my section 6, my lord.
Correct. What does it say? Bylaws has to be produced.
No, my lord, but it has to be authorized by the, my lord, the bylaw, rules and regulation, my lord.
Once it is there, we take cognizance. The society through its president or secretary.
President, secretary and my lord, chairman, my lord.
No,
Yes.
here it says president or secretary. Chairman is not the word used.
It, may I read, my lord? Every society registered under this act may sue or be sued in the name of president, chairman, or principal secretary, or trustee, as shall be determined by the rules and regulation of the society.
So or whenever who has come is okay.
That's why there are grounds in pair number 22, my lord. The society has not been informed, my lord, about the technical bid, my lord. It is the only ground, my lord. Page 22,
Maintainability, will you take it? You
Yes.
raise it and then respond.
That's why, my lord,
Maintainability,
last, my lord, I have submitted, my lord.
No. Those technical things
Yes,
do
madam.
not stand here.
Now, kindly say page 20 number 8, please, para 22, my lord.
No point arguing. You see, I'm
Yes,
not
yes.
issuing a
Yes.
interim relief and then what is the point in arguing? Mr. Goswami, we have two ways.
My lord.
Number one, we issue a notice on the prayer for interim relief, or second is that.
Yeah,
you
yes,
take a
that
prayer
can
and
be
we
done
refuse it.
immediately, my lord. After my friend is appearing, so immediately after the
Or
vacation.
you press this interim relief and then we refuse it. Or you.
No, my lord, let it be kept for interim relief on the next day issue, notice be issued.
But Mr. B.D. Goswami, the next senior counsel, assisted
I'll
by
only pray for a shorter date, my lord. That's all.
Mr. B. Sorry, counsel for the petitioner, as well as also heard Mr. Mrs. Royal and CEC appearing for respondent number 1, and Mr. S. Bhattacharya and counsel for respondent number
2, 3, 4, 5 minutes.
2 to 5. Issues. Issue notice including notice on the prayer for interim relief returnable on. These are tender matters. You make a short date 29.
So, I'll be out of session, my lord. 29, I'll be not available, my lord. After 29, my lord, any date, my lord. First week of May, my lord. No.
Okay, 3/5/2024. Requisite extra copies of the reflection is served on the Dana State and Department. The Dana CEC and as well as the Dana council will respond on 3 to 5 in course of the day.
My lord.
Next matter. Yes.
My lord, date, my lord, slide saying any other than the third, my lord. And there's some other cases. Fourth.
First.
First. Second.
Second is a Thursday. We are reserving those days for hearing. So make it 6th then. 6 minutes maximum.
Grateful, huh? Madam, may I just pray, madam, pendency of this writ petition shall not bar for their, madam, I am, madam, independent. That,
Yes,
that.
pendency of the resolution shall not be barred for the
They are called
I-
independent,
IEM.
external monitored.
Independent external monitoring. Okay, I will go short.
Independent external monitors.
To dispose of the representation made by the petitioner,
My lord,
petitioner society.
my lord. Much obliged. Well, I think the board is